Hey everyone, so I'm going to show you guys what's going on with some leaves that I soaked in colchicine on the fig tree. So I'm going to show you the new leaves. You know, they normally look like that. You know, it's obviously not perfect, but it's a mirrored image, you know what I mean? If you were to fold it, asymmetrical or symmetrical, whatever. Symmetrical, I can't remember, but so you see how they're, you know, they're pretty good shape when they're little. So the ones that I soaked, at first the chemical had burned them, and that's kind of normal. You can see how they look kind of withered. Like these ones I did the most recent. That's just sawdust down there. But you can see how the tips are a little bit, they're chemically kind of burnt. And what happened was I either left it on too long or it was too strong, because I'm still trying to figure out time and ratio. But anyways, so a lot of the new leaves, they look, you know, pretty normal, atypical. And you know, you get some, you know, this one gets some random, like that one's weird, but I didn't mutate that. You know, like this one is real wide. I didn't do nothing to that one. So there is some different interesting shapes on this tree in general. There's a lot of sun that comes in this area. So I don't know if see, this is really thick. That's weird. It's really thick. Some is really thin. So I don't know if the sun's kind of, you know, toughening them up, or toughening them up. But yeah. So you know, there is some odd shapes, and they do change. You know, like I'll have some leaves will be kind of mapley. Some look like a spear. Haven't seen any. Here's kind of a spear, but not complete. There's just probably about 5 main leaf patterns I found on this, and so I think it might be like a hybrid. You know, I don't know where it came from, but I have all that documented. But I mean, the leaves get big. They get bigger than this, you know, and so it does have some interesting shapes. But my point is that most of the new growth is the same. Excuse me, my throat's all messed up. So check out these new leaves though. These are all the ones that were soaked, and I don't think I got it deep enough, because like that one's kind of going back to normal. So I might have only gotten the peripheral cells, but you see how they're deformed, and they're all like that on these branches. So, you know, and it's the induced polyploidy, which they said what would happen is that everything that's, you know, going out and mirrored, it's going to double up, but it kind of compacts and things get bigger. Things are supposed to get a little bit more round or bigger. So, you know, I don't know until these grow out, but like, see down there, I don't think I hit it. I think what happened was it, you know, I don't know. I peeled these back and I soaked it. So, and you don't want to burn it, you know what I mean? You're trying to get that central point in there, so that when everything grows out, it keeps copying that little alteration you did. Because what's going on in there is, you know, the genetic DNA is kind of like a spider web. It's like a spiral, right? And it has its own, like, bandwidth. Everyone has their own bandwidth, and it spirals out, right, in a pattern. And it's kind of like duplicates of itself spread out. Like if you were to zoom in, it's like a fractal. Well, anyways, that's how the DNA is spiraling out, the proteins and the forms and stuff like that. So basically, when you tweak a line in that pattern, like if you had a spider web and you grabbed a you know, one string over here or one web right here line, and you pulled it over, or you kind of spun to, and then you duplicate that out and it grows out, you're going to see these alterations. So, you know, a lot of them you won't notice. A lot of mutations you won't really notice it'll be something changed internally, but it's not anything that's being expressed externally. So a lot of mutations go completely unnoticed. But you do a big enough tweaking of those, morphogenetic line, I guess you call them like interference pattern wave lines, that somehow the DNA is, I feel like it's like trapping it and projecting it back out in a certain pattern. So you get different phenotypes, genotypes, the morphogenetic field, basically. That's what they call it. So, but you can see, like this one's pretty normal. So, this one over here, I don't know if I soaked these at all. I could have, but I don't know. But, so this may not be necessarily like a great thing so far. This is pretty chaotic, and again, I don't like that the inside one is not affected as much. So, but the first time I did this, I did it a different way, which I think I'm going to try to go back to. I used an amber glass bottle, and I kept the colchicine source that I extracted it. It was just water, and I kept the actual like particles of the stuff that had the chemical in it inside the water. Excuse me. I didn't extract it or I didn't filter it out. I just left the whole thing, So the first one I ever did, here's what's crazy, is the first, see these ones are torched too. The first one I ever did this. So, I'm blown away. Fucking spiders. It's been here for weeks. I don't want to push it, but it's pretty tough. And then, you see that bud site. I'm hoping it makes more. But, isn't that gorgeous? So something happened in the chlorophyll, the organelles, the chloroplast, or whatever the hell does it, or the mitochondria DNA, and that replicated out. It basically turned it like an albino, variegated. It's like freaking more than 90%. I'd say that's like a 95. You're hitting like, yeah, dude, like maybe, you know what I mean? That's crazy. So, I'm noticing on the fresher branches it's not working so well. This was an older branch with some new growth, so I don't know what's going to happen with these other ones, but it's taken quite a while to see. That one's kind of light up there, but I don't know. See what I'm saying? How it almost is the same color. Even that one, that tip's real frosty. So I don't know if that's anything different because it's on the harder wood. I don't know if see, that's what sucks is you don't know really. I don't think you can really, there's anything you can really do to control it, like unless you have like a full-on lab. But I just soak them, I put the bottle over this branch. I took all of them off and I peeled these back real small, and I put the bottle over and I used electrical tape, but I had the solution in there and it just kind of hung down. And I came out over time and I saw it and I was like, holy crap, that is so cool. So I'm going to try to air layer it down here in case this thing doesn't have more variegation to keep it alive. I'll keep this green, let this green grow out, and then I'll try to work with it later. So something that's supposed to only really cause polyploidy, there's other things in it. There's other like analogs of the colchicine in it. And they don't know exactly what everything does. And then they don't know everywhere where it's targeting. It's not always the actual nuclei DNA. It's sometimes, the mitochondria have their own DNA. So they're like these foreign little bacteria that live inside of our cells, and they supply energy. They eat the sugar. So every time you eat your carbs and your sugars and your, proteins are even, I think, a form of a sugar, a complex sugar. But your cells, your blood is like rivers, and it flows all those nutrients, like these, to each cell. And the cell inside that, the mitochondria, it feeds those the sugar. And then they make, the energy. This is a little different though, because it's like chlorophyll and we don't have that. But it's pretty trippy. But like, look at this. See how this like morphed off to the side? It could have been from heat, because we're getting like, I think in like next week it's gonna be 103 or some shit. It's supposed to be hell hot. So you're gonna definitely see heat effects. I think I have, let me see, my video's running out, I gotta run. I think I have a fig that got heat stressed. I'll show you what happens. Please be here. Please, 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 please. Is this the one right here? It's kind of dried up, but it'll kind of show you. It's like a fig growing out of a fig. Sometimes it'll be like 2 figs. But when they get really hot, they try to double up on seed production, I guess. I don't really know why. But yeah, so here's some cool stuff. These are, this is a black mission seedling. So that's a hybrid of something. Someone around here's got a male. This is a black mission. This is these are all brand new genetics from seed. They could be males, but I doubt, I don't know, I got a good feeling I got some females. So this is another black mission, black mission, black mission, black mission. These are all from seeds. Black mission. This one looks really bad, but this one's got the same typical black mission leaves. This one is going closer to almost like mine, but mine is a common, so I don't believe it. I checked it, I don't see pollen in it or male. It's all the elongated female parts. And then these are seedlings from the 1948 or 1945 HB-YLN. These are all brand new seedlings, brand new genetics. So I don't know what these are crossed with, but say like someone's got like a dark species male or something, if that even exists, or how the genetics. These are just yellow long neck Locks, 1945. These are air layer. This one was a big one that's taken off. This one I'm waiting for. It's got some growth right there. So these are new genetics that I'll have names for once I figure out what kind of fruit. I'll have those available eventually. This is it's some type of a white blonde that somebody gave me as a gift. And these leaves are real round and cool. I like them a lot. So I'm not sure what it is. I'm hoping it's something cool. This is a air layer Locks 1945. I had to cut it back a bit. It was just all crazy. This is a tiger. I got this from BRN, I think, BNR. It's one of the persons in the group. This thing took months, like 5-6 months, to finally root and grow. So this is my little tiger stripe, my first ever. This is a Gennaro. I got that like way back on Etsy or eBay or something. It's a couple years old, but I don't know. I heard it wasn't that great. And then I got the Olympian. I heard that one wasn't very good either. I didn't really know. I was just kind of like, oh, that looks cool. Pictures look cool. This is something I got from somebody online too, but the name on it got like, it came off. So it's one of those like CB3TO, CD2K Pi, fucking Ace Ventura. I don't know. Oh, you know what? I'm wrong. It's a VDB. That's right. The other one's somewhere else. Yeah, I have it way over there. This is a VDB, my bad. And this is a little VDB. And this is a VDB that I got about this size. It hasn't really grown much. It's about 4 feet, and it was only, shit. See, it's the Violet Baudelaire. I can't even say that. Dude, it was like $30. I was all, what the hell? They had some other weird one, and then I saw these like hidden in there, and I'm all, you had to read this, because up here it's just fig, so I'm all, it's probably like a brown turkey, and then I look down there and I'm all, oh shit, $30. So check out these spineless cactuses I got. Look what they're doing. I never seen that. It's like some Sideshow Bob weird little succulent. The ants are getting the nectar or something. Oh, they're hard. They're like little cush ball But like this one's going crazy. Oh no, my battery's dying. So I want to show you guys the little greenhouse. These are all, look, I did this air layer. Oh crap, you can't really see it. So that's a big one. I got some loquats. I got me a jackfruit. I got me a Australian blood lime. I got me a Brazilian plum, rainforest plum. I got me some I can't remember, a pink little blueberry. These are some rare passion fruits. This is just gonna die anytime. This is a cherry of the Rio Grande. This is coffee, a little coffee plant. Here's a bunch of tiger stripe figlings, some sugar cane. Got me a little citrus I'm gonna graft to right there. Let's see what else we got. We got some blue lily pilly, kind of tropical berry plants, but they look hella sad right now. And these are the Kiwi Berries. They're little blood red Kiwi berries from Australia. You gotta have a male and a female, but I got a bunch of them. And I'm gonna grow them all over the place. Maybe sell some berries. Now these are the figs. These are the Locke's 1945 HBYLN honeyberry, yellow long neck. These are all the ones that are starting to leaf. So the other ones are starting to root and they're starting to pop their buds, but these are all the best right now. Not much, really, not much to say for all the ones I do have, but every time I check them, you know what I mean, something is popping. Every time I pull one out, see, look, I didn't see that today. I doubt, every day I doubt, I curse, I get angry, I go, there's no way you're alive. And then I pull it out and I see roots or like a little branch and I'm like, shit. So in here I got some mutated Millianthus major. Hopefully they're not dead. They're seedlings. So let's see, I got some mystery honey. Trying to find a kind of pop up. I got me some male capri figs for cross-pollinating. Hopefully make me some new varieties. And down here some dead cats. I heard they don't taste very good either. But maybe if they get caprified by the fig, it'll be worthwhile. That's a cat right there. Hey, Jack. He's not gonna look at the camera. So these are not really doing anything right now. But look at this. This is a really, really variegated English ivy I found. It's like one branch was doing it. So far it hasn't gone back yet. These are some more mutated seedlings, some more Millianthus major. We're gonna try to make some cool stuff. And I think that's about it. I'm cleaning this place up. Aren't these cool? Look at how freaking dark purple. They're succulantes. El succulante. I don't know the name, I don't know the genus, I don't know the class, but I do know that it's purple and it hangs, it cascades. It's one of them cascade basket ones. You know what I mean? You can hang it and it gets real red, like purple like in the sun. But if you put it in the shade, it turns green. So this is one of my favorites. And you can propagate it pretty easy. Anyways, I'm gonna go because this is gonna die anytime. I hope you enjoyed my little garden. I don't think there's anything else really cool I can show right now. But yeah, wish me luck. And I think I showed you everything on that tree. Oh yeah. No, never mind. Alright, you guys have a fantastic day or night. And yeah. Keep on figging on.